Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi, I'm Revti. I make videos related to fashion, lifestyle and vlogging, but more so आज से ना आगे से जाके आपको कुछ ज़्यादा ही vlogs देखने को मिलने वाले हैं because अगर आपने मेरा life update वाला वीडियो देखा होगा तो आपको पता होगा there's a huge ass thing happening in my life, and by the time you see this video, I'm not going to be sitting in my house. I'll be in US, and I cannot believe that's gonna happen. And when you see this, it will be already happened. I mean हो चुका रहेगा, तो that's why ये वीडियो तभी लाइव जाएगा ना जब हो चुका रहेगा. तो anyways, if you haven't subscribe to my channel. And आज के वीडियो में आपको पता ही चल गया होगा what I'm actually gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk everything and anything related to IELTS. So if you're interested, keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. And let's begin with the video, shall we? So basically, this is, I don't know what number of video is this gonna be, but I think it's gonna be the second number of video in this series. I'm going to be making a whole, you know that if you watched my previous video, a whole series related to me moving to the US because it's a huge ass deal, right? For, I mean, most of people, and just like most of people, even for me. So yeah, it is for me like a literal dream come true. So yeah, I'm not going to blabber much about that, but if you know one thing, you need to, clear out some exams to actually go and study abroad. So IELTS, GRE, TOEFL and all of these exams are some of them, but I will speak about all the exams and everything and documents in another video. In this video I'm just going to talk about IELTS. So this video I'm making, I guess, 3 days before my exams, IELTS ka exam. So I guess today is the 22, yeah, today is the 22nd of September and 25th September is my IELTS exam. So the full form of IELTS is International English Language Testing System. Basically in this exam what is going to be happening is they're going to be testing your proficiency for like of the English language, or how you talk and all of that. IELTS consists of 4 main things, that is listening, reading, writing and speaking. So before, all of these 4 used to be conducted on the same day, but I don't know, since COVID it has been happening that firstly listening, reading and writing is being conducted on one day and speaking is going to be conducted on the other day. So on the 25th of September is my this listening, reading and writing exam, all the 3 together, and only the speaking will be on the 29th of September. The center is going to be the same for both of them, and you will get a mail before the exam, like a week before the exam, the date of your exam. You'll get a mail as well as a text message saying where your center is and the timing, and all of that will be mentioned. I will link many videos that I watched and that cleared out all the questions I had. I will be adding the links in the description box below, so you can check out their videos to have a more clearer view, because I don't know if I'll do a good job at explaining. I'll try my best, but yet I don't know if I'll do a good job. So even if you have some doubts even after watching my video, then you can definitely go and check out the links in the description box below and watch their videos. It'll definitely be helpful for you. So yeah, so basically IELTS, when you fill the form, they are gonna ask you whether you want to apply for general training or academic. So I'm gonna go to the US, I'm sure for studying my master's. So I am going to be applying for academic, and then they there are 2 options. Before COVID there was only one, that you had to only pen and paper were the only way of applying or writing the exam. But now since COVID, online exams are also there, so there you will have to select 2 from the 2 options. You have to select one ki aapko kaise dena hai, pen or paper like exam center pe jaake exam dena hai ya online computer pe. So computer wala mere time पे available नहीं था, and the dates were not there. And since I am applying last minute, because I'm applying last minute, so I did not have much of a choice then to apply for the pen paper one. So I've applied for the pen paper one, and I'm gonna go on the 29th, like day after tomorrow, no, 2 days after, like on Saturday I'll be going there and I'll be applying for I'll be writing the exam. So I'm frankly speaking, it's just an English language test. Like you fill the form of IELTS, you're gonna get this kind of a handbook, as you can see, and yeah, it has many tests inside this. You can solve them and it'll definitely help you. I'm doing this, and after I finish this, I'm going to even take one of the mock tests from online, and I'm going to do that as well. So yeah, first will be the listening portion. So you have to listen to a conversation of people talking in British accent. So it might be a little difficult, but not that difficult. I don't want to scare you off, because I'm definitely scared because of watching all of these videos. So I'm really scared, and for me to enter into the university that I want to go, I need a band of 6.5, like 6.5 and above that out of 9. Scoring system, if you watched IELTS videos, other videos, you'll know कि आपको 9 में से score करना है, तो मुझे 6.5 score करना पड़ेगा the minimum. तो I hope I score 7, 8 or even 9 would be good. So I'll try my level best, but I just hope this should be my first and last attempt and I should clear it in this attempt as well. Here's hoping, fingers crossed. I think I will clear it. I'm feeling I'll clear it because मेरी English इतनी भी बुरी नहीं है. So anyways, you're gonna have this kind of, you'll get this handbook delivered to you in 2 days after you apply for the exam, maximum 3 days. Okay, so basically now I'm just preparing for my IELTS, and yeah, you guys, I hope I get good marks. Yeah, I will get. Here's to thinking positive. So listening is not that difficult, and there'll be 4 sections, 4 parts, and 10 marks each, so 40 will be for listening, 40 marks, 1 answer, 1 mark each for 1 answer. So that is how the listening will go. You have to listen to conversations, and while they're talking you have to write down the answers as well on your question sheet, and then they'll give you 10 minutes at the end of the session of listening, and then you have to transfer your answers from the question sheet to the answer sheet, and that is how it is. Then listening hoga. Reading, then reading, I guess again you have a few passages, again same, and from easy to tough, this is how the sections, the levels will increase, and you just have to read the passage and answer from the passage. And I know it might be sounding very easy, but it isn't, because the question and the answers are pretty much twisted, so you might have to use a little bit of your brain. Actually little नहीं, ज़्यादा यूज़ करना पड़ता है. मैं अभी सॉल्व कर रही हूँ तो काफ़ी आंसर्स ट्विस्टेड रहते हैं. डराना नहीं चाहती, बट जितना आप इतना ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस मत लो, इसलिए मैं बोल रही हूँ. इट्स नॉट एज इजी एज इट साउंड्स. सो या, ये होगा लिसनिंग, रीडिंग एंड राइटिंग. राइटिंग आपको 2 पैसेज लिखना है, एक 150 वर्ड्स का लिखना है, दूसरा 250 वर्ड्स का लिखना है. यूल गेट आई गेस 40 मिनट्स समथिंग लाइक दैट. 2 पैसेजेस लिखना है. वन विल बी लाइक, आपको कोई चार्ट दिया रहेगा, ग्राफ दिया रहेगा, एंड देन यू हैव टू डिस्क्राइब व्हाट you see from the graph that this represents that in 150 words. And then second, any topic, random topic will be given, and you have to write an essay on it. It's just you have to use a lot of good vocabulary. That's what most of the people who I've spoken to about, to ask about IELTS, they've told. And your vocabulary should be good. And since IELTS is a exam curated by the Cambridge, and so everything is like British in this exam, so you got to understand the British accent. So that is all I think that you need to know for IELTS. So anyways, now I'm gonna study, and yeah, I will see you on 25th of September, and I will tell you how my exam was. Hopefully, I know, not hopefully, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. These are my affirmations, because it's gonna be good. I'm gonna score a 8. Let's hope 8, because I want an 8, and I think my English is pretty much good that I can score 8. I just don't have to be overconfident. I have to be cautious so that I don't do any blunders, because blunders are only the thing that I think might reduce my markings. Other than that, I'll be good to go. So yeah, I'll see you on the 25th of September. So guys, it is the next day, and yesterday I came back from the IELTS exam, but I was too exhausted to record. So yeah, this is the next day. Now I'm gonna tell you everything about IELTS exam. So actually when you get a mail, आपको mail में बताया जाएगा कि entry 7:30 से start होती है, and 8:30 is the last time that you can enter the examination hall, and that is true. After 8:30 they will not allow you to enter. So 7:30 to 8:30 is the timing that I was given. तो आप 7:30 मतलब 8:30 तक last enter कर सकते हो, एंड रजिस्ट्रेशन भी करना रहता है आपको. कोविड का फॉर्म भी फिलअप करना रहेगा. मतलब अभी आई डोंट नो जब ये लाइव जाएगा तब तक रहेगा कि नहीं रहेगा, बट आई गेस कोविड जब तक है तब तक तो वो आपको फॉर्म भरना पड़ेगा. तो बेसिकली इन दैट फॉर्म आपको लिखना पड़ेगा कि आप किधर ट्रैवल नहीं किए हो पिछले, इंटरनेशनली यू हैव नॉट ट्रैवल्ड एनीवेयर इन द पास्ट 21 days. दैट इज व्हाट दैट कोविड का फॉर्म है. वो जस्ट छोटा सा फॉर्म है. जस्ट हैव टू राइट योर नेम एंड जस्ट गिव put your signatures on it. That is it. And फिर आपको आपका सीट नंबर allocate करेंगे. That is it. And आपका फोटो भी क्लिक करते हैं. They even click your picture, ऐसा they'll check your passport and आपका फोटो क्लिक करते हैं ऐसे DSLR कैमरा पे, and that is it. And then फिर like 9:10, 9:20 तक ऑलमोस्ट चालू हो गया था एग्ज़ाम, लिसनिंग का एग्ज़ाम स्टार्ट हुआ, वो लोग आपको टाइम भी देते ताकि आप चेक करो कि आपके माइक्स वर्किंग है या नहीं है, एंड देन यू नो अकॉर्डिंगली, एंड या सो बेसिकली लिसनिंग हुआ, रीडिंग हुआ एंड राइटिंग हुआ। तो लिसनिंग, रीडिंग एंड राइटिंग, लिसनिंग मेरा अच्छे से हो गया। यू हैव टू लाइक यू नो एकदम पूरा अलर्ट रह के, कॉन्सेंट्रेट रह के करोगे तो अच्छे से ही जाएगा आपका भी। रीडिंग का भी मेरा अच्छा गया, बट पैसेजेस काफ़ी लंबे थे, काफ़ी लंबे थे। तो थर्ड पैसेज तक आते आते ना मेरे मतलब टाइम पूरता ही नहीं है। जो प्रॉब्लम रहती है ना कि इट इज़ लाइक देयर इज़ वेरी लेस टाइम, देयर इज़ नॉट लाइक बेसिकली देयर इज़ नो सफिशिएंट टाइम फॉर यू. Like for me, I'm someone who's slow, so for me I didn't feel the time was sufficient enough. So that is my point of view. But anyways, so reading का जो 13 पैसेजेस आते हैं, तो थर्ड पैसेज तक आते आते मेरे पास टाइम ही नहीं बचा था। लिटरली लास्ट के 30 सेकेंड में आई रेड द क्वेश्चन, बट इट वुड हैव टेकन 2-3 minutes to you know figure out the answers from reading like you know the passages, but I just couldn't. I didn't have the time and I did not want to leave the answer blank, क्योंकि नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं है तो माइट एज वेल तुक्का भी मार दिया, क्या पता सही भी हो जाए। ऐसे फिर मैंने यू नो कुछ भी लिख विदाउट इवन रीडिंग द प्रॉपर क्वेश्चन, आई जस्ट रोट ABCD बिकॉज वो वैसे टाइप के क्वेश्चन थे, तो आई हैड टू यू नो जस्ट राइट दैट। सो मैंने लिख दिया, तो तुक्का था, बट फिर भी लिसनिंग एंड रीडिंग में आई थिंक आई स्कोर गुड इनफ, लाइक आई एम होपिंग, आई थिंक आई विल, येस। लिसनिंग में तो आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट एंड रीडिंग में ऑल्सो 75% आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट। एंड आता है अभी राइटिंग। ना राइटिंग वॉज बैड, लाइक टोटली बैड। दो ऐसे लिखने पड़ते, एक 150 के और दूसरा 250 का। तो जो 150 का ऐसे था ना, मैंने ना लिटरली कुछ भी किया है, उस दोनों में एक्चुअली कुछ भी किया है। और आपको बताती हूँ मैंने गड़बड़ किया कि आप वैसा मत करना। तो ऐसे आप पेंसिल से भी लिख सकते हो, पेन से भी लिख सकते हो। आई वॉज सो सरप्राइज्ड एट द फैक्ट दैट यू कुड राइट इन अ पेंसिल, you know, like we are grown up, so I did not know that you could even write that essay in pencil. But obviously they give you all the instructions, so आप डरो मत, आप जाओगे ना उधर लिटरली हर चीज़ वो लोग you know step by step आपको explain करते हैं। throughout the exam they explain everything on the mic, so don't worry, even if you don't know anything they will you know help you out there। बहुत सारे invigilators रहते हैं, so there's nothing to worry at all। तो राइटिंग के 2 टॉपिक्स है, एक आया था होम स्मोकरी पे 150 वर्ड्स का, एंड डायग्राम दिया था, एंड होम स्मोकरी पे आपको वो लिखना था। आई वाज लाइक होम स्मोकरी होती क्या है? अभी इंडिया में तो होती नहीं है, होती भी होगी तो बहुत रेयरली होती होगी, मैंने तो लाइफ में कभी सुना ही व्हाट इज होम स्मोकरी। अभी तक मुझे पता नहीं एग्जैक्टली क्या रहता है, बट वो डायग्राम को देख के मैंने सिर्फ ठोक दिया जो ठोक सकती थी। अभी ठोकने में मैं बहुत माहिर हूँ। बेसिकली आपको ऐसे में लिखना ही है, बट द थिंग इज आई डिड नॉट गेट द टाइम टू फ्रेम you know what I wanted to write and all of that, so that's where I messed up। and इसलिए you know हरी में जो आया मैंने लिख दिया, मतलब it is literally my and I was just writing anything and everything। सेकेंड ऐसे का जो टॉपिक था वो था रेडियो वर्सेस टेलीविजन फॉर न्यूज़, ओके, सो दैट वाज अ प्रेटी इजी इफ यू से सो, बट द थिंग इज यू हैव टू यू नो थिंक ऑफ वॉट यू कैन राइट, यू जस्ट कैनॉट यू नो कुछ भी नहीं लिख सकते। तो वो सोचने का ही टाइम नहीं मिला, और मुझे लगा 2 ऐसेज है एंड 1 घंटे में हो जाएगा, बट यार नहीं होता है, मुझे नहीं होता। मतलब मैंने लिख दिया पूरा, बट सोचने को और लिखने को टाइम नहीं होता है, आप समझ रहे हो। तो टाइम की वजह से बहुत इशू हुआ। आई कुड हैव रिटन माई राइटिंग टेस्ट इवन मोर नाइसली, मोर एफिशिएंटली इफ आई हैड द टाइम। यू नो द टाइम वॉज द ओनली फैक्टर दैट जस्ट was bad I feel, but you can't do anything। अभी एग्जाम जो टाइम में आपको करनी है वही टाइम में आपको कंप्लीट तो करनी है, तो देयर इज नथिंग यू कैन डू अबाउट टाइम एक्सेप्ट यू कैन इंक्रीज योर स्पीड एंड ऑल्सो यू नो मतलब यू नो प्रैक्टिस योर एसेज, हाउ यू कैन यू नो write and how like in the given time how you can frame and just you know basically, but otherwise I would say the test was pretty easy। मतलब अगर आप प्रैक्टिस करके घर से थोड़ा बहुत भी पढ़ के जाओगे तो अच्छी है टेस्ट, मतलब थोड़ा बहुत नहीं, यू गिव योर बेस्ट बिकॉज यू नो इट्स एन एग्जाम आफ्टर ऑल, इवन इफ इट्स जस्ट एन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज एग्जाम यू शुड बी वेल प्रिपेयर्ड। सो या just there are so many mock tests available online, practice them and yeah you'll be good to go and you'll have confidence कि मैंने किया है practice तो मुझसे अच्छे से ही होगा। तो yeah that was it, that's how my exam went। and I'll tell you क्या जो मैंने शॉर्ट है, मुझे लगा 1 घंटे में बहुत टाइम है, तो मैंने ना वो 150 वर्ड्स का ऐसे स्टार्ट किया पेंसिल में। सोचा पेंसिल में पहले लिखती हूँ जो भी सही है, फिर वो उसके हिसाब से रब करके फिर से पेन में लिखूंगी, ठीक है। तो पेंसिल में मैं ऐसे यू नो आई जस्ट स्क्रिबल्ड एंड वैसे ही मैं छोड़ती अगर अच्छे से लिखा होता, बट देन you know I had to write again with pen and then उसको erase किया, तो ये सब गड़बड़ मैंने कर दी and last 40 minutes मैंने 150 words को waste कर दिए because ये rub and all के चक्कर में, तो that's where I went all wrong. and फिर मेरे पास सिर्फ 20 minutes थे. अभी आप सोचो 20 minutes में 250 words ideas को भी ये करके, if you then you think कि यार 20 minutes is quite enough, but no. and 29th को अभी मेरा speaking test है, तो मैं अभी है मेरे पास 2-3 दिन साल practice for speaking test, एकदम अच्छे से speaking test में तो एकदम मैं आग ही लगा देने वाली हूँ. so yeah, I'll see you I guess after my speaking test and tell you how my speaking test went. So my speaking test I gave on my 25th was this listening, reading and writing, and now on the 29th is my speaking. So yeah, I'll see you on the 20th. So guys, I'm back from my IELTS speaking test. तो IELTS की speaking test as expected नहीं थी, actually अच्छी थी. I was nervous but I answered everything and I spoke well and it was एकदम चुम्मेश्वरी, बहुत अच्छी थी. तो बेसिकली क्या पूछा, पहले ये पूछा कि कहाँ से हो, तो मैंने बोला मैं कहाँ से हूँ. फिर उसके बाद पूछा कि डिसीजंस अपने लिए किसने, मतलब डिसीजन मेकिंग के ऊपर बहुत सारे सवाल पूछे, जैसे बच्चे कैसे टाइप के डिसीजन बनाते हैं, अडल्ट्स एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. मतलब बेसिकली क्या गलत डिसीजन से हमको क्या सीखने को मिलता है, ऐसे सब. मतलब बेसिकली एक टॉपिक पे बहुत सारे सवाल पूछे. एंड फिर उन्होंने 1-2 मिनट के लिए रहता है वो एक टॉपिक देते, सोचने के लिए टाइम देते 1 मिनट, और जॉट डाउन करने के लिए भी टाइम देते वो 1 मिनट में कि क्या आपको बोलना है. तो उन्होंने मेरे को ये जो क्वेश्चन था वो ये था कि व्हाट इज़ द हार्डेस्ट डिसीजन यू हैड टू मेक इन योर लाइफ. तो उस पर भी मैंने बोला ऑब्वियसली सबसे हार्डेस्ट डिसीजन मेरे लाइफ का यही था कि स्टडी अब्रॉड, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली मेरी मॉम यहाँ पे अकेली है. तो फॉर मी दिस हैज़ बिन द हार्डेस्ट डिसीजन टू मेक इन माई लाइफ टिल नाउ. सो वो उसके ऊपर भी उन्होंने काफ़ी सवाल पूछे. तो यही डिसीजंस एंड ये वो उतना ही था. तो इट लास्टेड फॉर 15 minutes ओनली. सो एंड आई लाइक्ड इट, I enjoyed it. I had fun actually answering it, frankly speaking. So yeah, now I will see you on 8th of October जिस दिन मेरा रिजल्ट आएगा. तब तक प्लीज़ I pray for myself, क्योंकि आप जब ये वीडियो देखोगे तब तक तो सब हो चुका रहेगा, इसलिए फिर I'm just gonna pray and I hope मैं आपको गुड न्यूज़, I hope क्या गुड न्यूज़ ही दूंगी. 8 अक्टूबर को मिलते हैं. So guys, guess what? मेरा रिजल्ट आ गया. So it's like 5:30 in the morning and I was just so excited. So I just wanted to immediately share it with you. Obviously by the time you see this video, ये तो already 2-3 months के बाद ये वीडियो जाने वाला है. As soon like when I land in US, I'll be in US and that is when you'll be seeing this video. So anyways, my overall score, I'll put it here, the screenshot of how it came exactly. So it came at 522, sharp at 522. And basically मुझे अभी सोना है, ठीक है. मैं अभी 4 बजे रात को सोने के लिए गई, but anyways this is not the point. So I was just about to sleep and then my the notification rang. And then I knew what would come, obviously. I mean, text message, if there's a text message that's gonna come at this time, it's definitely gonna be IELTS. कोई कंपनी वाले तो obviously 9 या जो भी है उसके बाद ही all company messages आते हैं. So yeah, I got the message and I scored overall 7.0. And I am so grateful, since the past couple of days. I'd be lying if I said I didn't know that I was gonna get 7. Like, I don't know, I had that intuition since the past couple of days that I'm gonna score 7. I don't know how and why. Just out of the blue, I've been manifesting maybe that I'm gonna score 7, and that's what I scored. And the minimum eligibility, if I'm not wrong, is 6.5. So I've, as soon as I got this message, I forwarded it to my counselor. So once she gets up, I will talk, and then the further procedure of my admission will start. This is the first step that I completed towards me getting an admission, or towards me getting admission in the US for my master's program. So first step, yeah. So if you don't know anything, I was supposed to get, today's the 8th October, and yeah, today was the day when my results were gonna get announced, but little did I know that they get announced in the early morning. I mean this early in the morning. I did not expect it. So anyways, but I'm happy ये हो गया. So yeah, now I can't wait to start the admission process. So that is it for my whole IELTS experience video. I told you guys है ना कि मेरा writing एकदम बकवास गया था, but फिर भी मुझे writing में 6.5 आया, average आया. In fact in रीडिंग में मैंने कम एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था. रीडिंग में मुझे 6 आया, बट आई डोंट नो व्हेदर आई टोल्ड यू और नॉट. मैंने बोला, आई मीन मे बी बोला लास्ट के 4-5 क्वेश्चंस इवन विदाउट रीडिंग देम आई जस्ट ब्लाइंडली yes or no पे मैंने सिलेक्ट कर दिया, बिकॉज आई डिड नॉट हैव एनी टाइम लेफ्ट. लिटरली आई हैड 10 seconds एंड इन दोज 10 seconds आई जस्ट डिडंट वांट टू मिस आंसरिंग द क्वेश्चन. दैट्स व्हाई कुछ भी किया था. तो मे बी दैट्स व्हाई आई गॉट अ 6. Other than that, I'm happy. I mean, even in speaking, I got 7.5, which is quite impressive. I was kind of nervous, but anyways, I'm just proud of myself. And yeah, English, maybe you guys might be thinking, actually you won't. If you're someone who is gonna give IELTS, you will not think that it's just that kind of exam, कि कोई भी दे देगा. I mean, कोई भी दे देगा. If your English your command on the English language is good, then the English, this IELTS will not be that difficult to crack. In fact, you'll score very well if your English is good. But since my English, I don't think is good, but it's average. So yeah, I was just scared. But anyways, and also the fact that speaking to someone, interviewing and all of that, it just cracks me up. And listening and reading बहुत time. In fact, writing में भी बहुत time management लगता है. इसलिए if I have to give you guys any advice, if any one of you watching is gonna appear for IELTS, then it is, please learn to manage or time. Just learn the basic time management thing, how to do everything on time or before time, so that you don't miss out any questions and that you answer them correctly and not just randomly answer. So time management is one thing, and being cautious. Your whole concentration while listening should be on what you're doing. That's only how you will score well in your listening. And listening is like the answers are given right there. It's just you have to do a little bit of practice, and with practice you'll be able to do it. And while you're in the exam, just have your 100% focused and concentration on the exam. Just that. And reading was, I got 6. I'm sad about that. Sad as in disappointed. But anyways, I told you the reasons. So, and writing was bad, but again I got an average. And speaking, I don't know. Speaking did go well, frankly speaking. So I'm just happy. So anyways, I'm gonna end the video right here. If you have any questions related to IELTS, then you can comment down below, and in the comment section I will definitely have a conversation with you and reply to you. So yeah, with that said, I hope this video was informational and also you had an insight to everything related to IELTS. I hope if that makes any sense. If it is, then don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends who are planning to give IELTS, because this might be helpful for them. And yeah, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe to my channel. And with that said, I'm gonna see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye bye.